Hi-hi-ko, everyone. Hi-hi-ko. Good evening, good evening. I hope all of my stormies are having a pleasant morning or evening, whichever it is for you, or middle of the day. I know it's the middle of the day for some people, so you see, you know, the world's just like that sometimes. Different time zones and all that. Personally, my day so far has been fairly good, at the least. So, today I woke up and went out and took care of the dogs. I need to take care of him after all. He is still recovering from his little incident, the poor baby. I hope he'll be okay, but he'll almost certainly be okay, definitively, within the week. I'll be excited to see him being all alright again. It'll be really, really nice. As for other stuff, I have directly in front of me, right in my hands right now, although you can't see it, a full Edison format deck. Diva Zombie. A very, very good deck, as a matter of fact. One of the top decks of the format. It's a pretty cool deck, if I do say so myself. I've been thinking about maybe getting into remote dueling a little, and with remote dueling, of course, I will remote duel for old formats. But that's not what you're here to see right now, is it? Of course not, because what you're here to see is me laddering Master Duel with Beetroopers. I hope everyone is having an enjoyable day, because this is certainly an enjoyable deck to play. I love Beetroopers. They are quite strong. And in case you didn't notice, I have kind of already changed up the deck list a little. Like, instead of Celestial, I am now playing Denia. Because Denia is simply a free special summon from the grave. And I'm also playing one single copy of Fusion Destiny and Crossout Designator. This is in part because I want to test out before the ban list, but also in part so I can simply prove that it really isn't Celestial that makes the DP engine so good. It's just DP itself. Denia itself is very good as well. Banning Celestial makes it slightly worse, of course, but that's just how it is sometimes. And now here we are, into the first game. Oh. Well, good thing I am going second today. Good thing. Very, very good thing I am going second today. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum. Ah, yes. Good luck. Thank you, Alarm Christensen. Thank you. Also, hi-hi-ko. Hi-hi-ko. Welcome, welcome. Ah, yes, and here comes the call by the grave. This format is rather silly, may I say. The fact that every single deck has multiple extenders, starters, and other ridiculous things it can do. And then there are prank kids. Prank kids are, well, let's just say they are definitively one of the decks that exist in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. If I had an infinite impermanence here, or an effect veiler, you would probably lose, since I'd imagine you're going for the Tomahawk combo. Although, You may have a copy of... What's it? Cross out designator, of course. But... it should still be fine. Normal summon chewing? Interesting. Oh, so you're simply going to Halka Fibrax, which means that you have to summon off the Denglong something else. Does the 10-year build of the special deck play the Formula Synchron and, you know, Hyper Librarian combo thing? Or does it simply just play 10-y stuff? It probably doesn't play the Formula Hyper Librarian thing. Or Synchro? Yeah. Adventure Synchro, indeed. Denglong searches the counter trap. Well, there are certainly ways I can counter the counter trap, but then the counter trap will be countered by their own counter. Or something like that. You Denglong send Ashana. Synchro for 10 Baron. With this and this. Special summon from deck Jiaotu, I think. I think Jiaotu can... I mean, if they're playing Jiaotu. There's the potential that they are not playing Jiaotu, and they're simply just playing one copy of Chiwen. I have a feeling that they're simply playing Chiwen if they just went Baron. The Beetroopers struggles. Searching Maxi is great, but everything else is a disaster. True, Yami. True. Also, welcome. Hi, Hiker. I hope you're doing well. Fun deck, though? Indeed. Among the funnest decks in all of Yu-Gi-Oh, in my opinion. It's just a shame that it has to... What are you doing? Draco Berserker Baron? I am slightly confused about this. Adding back Ashana. Oh, you have a Jet Synchron engraved, so I suppose this is a Synchro into Yazi, then Chenging during my turn? No, it's not. It's just pass on Baron and Draco Berserker. Huh. Well, I mean, there's not exactly very much you can do with this. Oh yeah, my chat box, I moved it because it was covering something. I should move it back here now. And there we go. But like, I think this hand is simply just enough to beat me. Probably. It's very unfortunate that sometimes Beetroopers can't help but brick, and also sometimes, most of the time, actually, you have to play Cosmic Cyclones just in case you run into Eldritch decks. I really do not want to run into Eldritch decks. They're about as bad as Mystic Mine is in the current meta. Good morning? Hi, Kurt Amarion. Good morning. I hope you are doing well. I am grinding for Diamond 1 with Beetroopers, of course. The only deck that I enjoy. Well, actually, technically, it's the only deck I love. Well, it's not the only deck I love, but it's the deck I love the most at the moment. Hopefully this game goes better. Indeed. And it seems like it will, as a matter of fact. With Sting the Poison and Scale Bomber in hand at the same time. Infinite Impermanence is simply fine. I suppose I'll just Scale Bomber then. I mean, The decent thing about Beetrooper is even through certain interactions, it can still set up certain boards that are decent enough. Like, for instance, this still sets up Verte if you want, but like, I mean, honestly, this time I would like to set up a Seraphim Papillon instead of a Verte. Seraphim Papillon is simply better in this scenario, given that I don't know much about the deck. Verte... Seraphim Papillon gives me a lot of follow-up, while Verte is... yeah, Verte is pretty good, at least, but... it's also just Verte. Hi? How was my day? Hi, Hikaru Simpson. Hi, Hikaru. Welcome, welcome. My day was rather good so far. I had to take care of the dog, and then I made myself an Edison format Yu-Gi-Oh deck. With a lot of the cards I got from back in the day, actually. Like, you know, back when I started Yu-Gi-Oh, it was still pre-Edison format, to be totally honest with you. You're really gonna Ash Blossom that? Okay, sure. I'll chain Called by the Grave to that, but anyway, as I was saying, I started Yu-Gi-Oh just a year or so before Edison format. I know this because Ancient Prophecy was around, and I specifically remember learning about... Well, actually, Ancient Prophecy was the first pre-release which I went to, and I specifically remember learning about how Billy Brake ended up winning that Edison YCS with Quick Draw Dandy Warrior. Quick Draw Dandy Warrior is, well, let's just say, it's a very fun idea to play, but I didn't really play Quick Draw Dandy Warrior at that point in time. Personally, I liked the zombie decks more. Like for me, way back when, I actually played a Flamvel zombie deck. Flamvel Fire Dog was actually really good at that point in time. Oh, you're playing Thunder Dragons? I see. I see. Well, meet... Oh wait, I called by... Why do I forget to read my own cards? Anyways, as I was saying, I played Flamvel Zombie back in those days. This is because Flamvel as a deck was significantly better than you would imagine, because the biggest monster people would set those days was usually Super Nimble Mega Hamster, which then summoned Raikou from deck. And with the summon of Raikou from deck, you know, let's just say Raikou did a lot. The reason that specifically that card was so good was, well, let's just say... Super Nimble Mega Hamster has exactly 1800 defense points. Flamvel Fire Dog has 1900 attack points. When it kills their Super Nimble Mega Hamster, you're simply allowed to special summon from your deck a Flamvel Magician. And with that Flamvel Magician, you're really gonna go Titan? Interesting choice. Double Titan, huh? Well, yeah, that's certainly interesting. But anyways, as I was saying, Super Nimble Mega Hamster, very cool. But lost to Flamvel Fire Dog. Did I ever win a tournament? I have won several tournaments, several close to premier events, actually, as a matter of fact. I have not ever won a full premier event, like Tier 3 Oceanics, Nationals, YCS, or anything. But I have actually come extremely close, as a matter of fact. 2 Thunder Dragon Titans. I've actually gotten very, very high up in Continental Championships. Anyways, here's Sting. And by Sting, I mean Arbalest. I'm probably the closest to a professional VTuber that you'd see, but like, I mean, not actually closest to a professional Yu-Gi-Oh! VTuber. I'm not even entirely certain that there aren't more professional Yu-Gi-Oh! VTubers that are like, just better than me or anything else. So I pop one of the Titans. Well, first off, I inflict 200 damage. Doomdozer, I don't have anything banished, so... I negate this Titan, shuffle back the other one with Unicorn. So this is the one that's not negated. I should start the trend? Maybe. That'll be pretty cool. I know some other high-level Yu-Gi-Oh! Players do stream, although I'm only relatively high-level for my own personal country as opposed to, like, you know, anything super big worldwide. But, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Felina discards, equips to Doomdozer, Resonance from deck. I do get an additional search, yes. But I have to specifically do something weird, I think. Shuffle 3 back. Ah, a quote by the grave. Interesting. Link for Unicorn. Shuffle this one back. Not the other one. 1, 2. Discard to shuffle this. Not the other one, like I said. Resonance searches for Stinglancer or something, I guess. This is annoying. I'll special summon by shuffling back 1 and 2. Use this to search the other spell card. Descent. Hi, Heiko, Happy Cat. Hi, Heiko, welcome. Access code, there's Thunder Dragon Fusion engraved, so they can search a Thunder Dragon next turn. I don't have quite enough for game, but I have a real close one. And by real close, I mean really close. Really close. Actually, no, wait, I do have game. I go this. Link for this, I guess. I already used one of the Seraphim Papillons, so... No, wait, I shuffled that... No, I didn't shuffle that one back, but it was close. So Armor Horn, banish. Send Gurky Pole. Gurky Pole searches the other resonance. Because I have a Doomdozer, I can then link into a Link 4. 2, that is. And then I make access code, finally. I know this is kind of looking a little like, you know, dancing around, but, you know. Yesterday's Copium wasn't so bad. VFD less VW is still good. Yeah, it's still pretty decent, I'd say. It's not like the best deck, but like, you know, it is still good. But there is still the problem of prank kids around in the meta. I like VW as a deck, I really, really do. But saying that it's still a super good deck is maybe exaggerating a little. Alright, Doomdoza. Move over. And here we go. With Grover. Which Grover? I don't know which Grover, honestly. Banish. Pop, since it's negated, and battle phase, attack for gain. He just splashed a fairy tale snow on his scythe. Totally fair, totally fair. Hello? Hi, Hyco, Lucas. Hi, Hyco. I hope you're doing well. Also, hi, Hyco, Alfonso. I forgot to say. Welcome, welcome. As a matter of fact, by the way, I am also simply playing a post-banless deck with, instead of a Celestial, I am playing a Denier. Denier, let me just say, is actually pretty good. It's just a revival extender, you know? That sort of thing is something that a lot of decks actually need. Just an extender that you can revive for free. Also, Utopia Beyond came in clutch a lot of times. I wouldn't be surprised. Virtual World does have a lot of cards that are definitely clutch. Very clutch. Okay. Opening hand seems decent enough. I think I can get this into a good enough thing. More extenders in Beetrooper, huh? Yeah, true. Beetrooper is already... Oops! All extenders, to be fair, so... Putting even more extenders in might be a little pushing it. But I don't mind. I especially love pushing the boundaries of things. Anyways... Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Fine, you can max me. It's not like I'm gonna do anything. I have my own max C after all, and I simply have a scale bomber in my field. And by in my field, I mean on my field. Like, if it was in my field, I would wonder why there was a scale bomber on the Danger Island. I mean, Danger Island is pretty clearly a reference to Skull Island. Like, you know, it's kind of genuinely super clear that it's a reference to the whole Skull Island and Kong thing. And like King Kong in general, considering Danger Bigfoot is the most important of the things, and it's specifically meant to be a giant ape creature. Oh jeez. Well, it certainly seems you opened very well today. Although, to be fair, I could have theoretically played around Gamma. But I don't want to try having to play around Gamma so often now. Just with, like, a maxing in hand or something. Because that sounds... Gizmekarochi? Interesting deck. Still waiting for Danger Jersey Devil? That sounds cool, that sounds cool. Danger Jersey Devil would be pretty decent, I think, as a choice. Although, theoretically, Chupacabra already has the devil thing down, so maybe that's why they won't print Danger Jersey Devil. But I wouldn't be surprised if they printed something similar. Is that a Graveyard Banish Pile Chaos deck? It seems like it is, as a matter of fact. Gizmekarochi. Chaos Ruler. Oh wait, it's probably just Punk, isn't it? Oh no. This is not Punk whatsoever. This is a Grass Adventurer deck. Ha! Well, that's certainly an idea. OTK? It seems like it'll be fine. I won't take that much damage. Preferable? Yeah, seems like it is a preferable time. Oh wait, yeah, it is an OTK with the Gizmek. Sometimes it simply happens that way. Sometimes you open the 2 of Gamma, the 2 of Rite of Aramesia, and the 2 of other stuff in your 60-card Adventurer deck. Also, they're probably playing 2 Fateful Adventures as well, if you really think about it. I mean, after all, I saw 1 Fateful Adventure milled and 1 Fateful Adventure in the graveyard, so I wouldn't be too surprised if they were playing 2. Get it? 2 if they were playing 2? Sometimes they simply just have everything. That is the truth. Okay, so Rose Dragon opening the run, sure. I think I will Ash Blossom your Red Rose Dragon. If you run that, that's fine by me. It means 1 less negate for me to go through. Sure. You know you probably already have extension for your deck, but I'm fine with that. Although, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised as to why this deck isn't playing like Beetrooper Descent or something. Aren't all the 10 years normal monsters? And stuff? Hi, Hiker. Hi, Hiker. Welcome. I hope you are doing well. I am trying some Master Duel today. You know, it's Master Duel. And yeah. Big combo decks. Big combo decks. Oh, for a second you thought it was the mirror? Yeah, maybe. It could have been the mirror. Maybe. But it will be fine. I'll be fine. Or they had to discard their tire, huh? Interesting. So, Resonance Scale Bomber, Pin, Assault Roller. Yeah, I have enough cards to actually play through this whole board, I think. They probably won't go a Protoss, though, considering a couple of things. They might go a Protoss, but that's a very big maybe. Ah, yes, of course. Sending the Shutter. Oh, and you go into the Chinging, of course. Chinging makes a lot of sense. Ganglong Specials, Chiwen. Special from deck with Ashina. Da, da. Da. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You know you already discarded your Yazi, right? You do know that, right? And by your Yazi, I mean your Tire. This Tire is in the graveyard. This Tire is not in your deck. Ah, you're simply special summoning a Shanna from deck. that's fine too. Are you going to go into a Xiaofeng or something? No, you're going to go into Qi Xiao. And with Qi Xiao's effect, you're going to search Emergence. And with Emergence effect, you're going to search Protoss. And then with Protoss, you're going to try to pop Darks or something. Wait, do you have enough attributes for Protoss? Yeah, there's definitely enough Protoss attributes. Even if they call Earth, though, I should be fine. I have Baron de Fleur. They have a Baron de Fleur that doesn't work. Oh, and they're simply synchro into Xiaofeng anyways. I see, for the counter trap. And then they banish 3 to special summon. And then other stuff like that. You hope Auroradon will ban Auroradon in the future? I think I said Auroradon will ban Auroradon in the future. I mean, you think Konami will ban Auroradon in the future? Maybe. I hope so too, to be honest. What's our plan? Well, you see, the plan is simple. I have a resonance insect in hand. And because I have a resonance insect and many extenders in hand, with Beetroopers... Oh wait, that's right, I forgot about this stupid Baron thing. The fact that you can Baron back this Qi Xiao. That's slightly annoying. You're hoping both Hulk and Auroradon get hit eventually, but you're not holding your breath anymore. That's true. To be honest, it's less likely they're going to hit Hulk or Auroradon in this game than they are in, like, several other games. So, in this case, there's actually something that I can do that is probably the correct choice. I special summon Pin. You take 200. Go on. Are you gonna counter trap the take 200? I thought so. So with this... Oh wait, Picofolina is a dark. That's right. I forgot about that little tiny factoid. Whoopsie daisy? Anyway, here's Armorhorn, I guess. I'm still gonna use Resonance Insect's effect. It's annoying that this calls Darks. I hope they do not counter trap this though. They probably don't have an Ash. Oh, they aren't going to counter trap it. That's actually very good, as a matter of fact. Now the thing is, what do? I suppose... Yeah. You know, I dislike that Armorhorn has U's in its wording. Why do they need to write the wording as U's for certain cards and as Activate for other cards? Also, hi Heiko, Tobito. Hi Heiko, welcome. You hope they ban Verte before Mirror Drape drops? It shouldn't be too big of a problem, but Mirror Jade is definitely something to worry about a little. Just a little bit. Dundoza. You're gonna banish something with Zhengying. Probably the Armorhorn and the... Oh, the other one in Grave. I see. Well, I do at least have an Assault Roller. But that won't happen. The Celestial ban already addressed it. Oh, I slightly disagree on that front. It didn't really address it at all, whatsoever. Gurky pole. I guess you can counter-trap if you want here. It wouldn't be too surprising, though it would be annoying. Oh wait, that's right. I used Artifact Lancia. I used Artifact Lancia in the Duelist Cup. That is why I got so far. And that would certainly actually help against this deck as well. Because they need to use this, right? I think, you know. You have it on very good authority that health is a very fun and healthy card that players really, really like seeing come down. True. Very true. Very, very true. I absolutely enjoy Halka Fibrax. It is not something that I hate whatsoever. Well, I mean, I hate the existence of it in conjunction with Mecha Phantom Beast or Auradon, more specifically, but, you know. There's probably a couple of decks I can make here. But I don't really have very much gems. And spending gems would not be a very good idea. If you're not mistaken, Arlion is banned in the TCG. Auradon out is the first choice. Well, I mean, yes, Arlion is banned in the TCG, but also Auradon is also banned in the TCG. I wouldn't be very surprised if next list Arlion came back just because Auradon was banned, and now it's a lot less likely to be abused. I like Auradon as a matter of fact, but you know, sometimes Auradon is bad. Sometimes it's a very, very annoying and evil card. Sting Search. Are you gonna Ash the Sting Search? Come on. Or at the very least, you don't have the Ash for my Maxi next turn. Or for my Fusion Destiny this turn. Which I am activating now. As a matter of fact, with my DPE using my Denier, yes, Denier, not Celestial, I am intentionally nerfing myself for the point of the Forbidden Unlimited list to prove that, you know, it's not like banning Celestial will really change that much. And also, like, other stuff, you know. I want to activate Max C here. I really should activate Max C here. Even if they have a Gamma, which is highly unlikely, then they have a Gamma. If they don't have a Gamma, I get a ton of draws. Maybe you just don't expect a consistent ban list since they sent Torn Scales and the random Conk to 1. Since the semi to Torn Scales and random Conk to 1. True. You're gonna be swapping to Denier Malicious when the ban list hits. Honestly, I feel like Denier Malicious is a bit of cope. You know, because, like, well, Malicious is good and all. The way that this deck actually works is you don't want to play even more bricks Malicious is an extra brick in your deck, so... yeah, let's just say... playing another Malicious is not exactly the greatest idea. There's an old MTG card that describes the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list perfectly? Really? What is it? I would be curious to know. Oh, ow. Just noticed one of my fingers is sore, very sore. It's called Look at Me, I'm the DC. You tried Mally, but it's Rickfest outside of Hero? Exactly. There are some decks that can utilize Mally well, of course. I mean, there's Virtual World, which can theoretically utilize Mally well. But in reality, why would you be playing Fusion Destiny in Virtual World? There are other decks too, though. Ah, Prank Kids. Okay. That is fine. Give me an ash of your Link summon into Meow Meow Moo. I love Meow Meow Moo. That's the wrong hand trap. That is the wrong hand trap. Thank you for trying, deck, though. Thank you for trying. I can at least tell you care, deck. You care about me. And so do you, chat, don't you? We're trying our best. You're a bit late, one evening? I like her, Finale. I like her. And I care about you too, chat. Anyways, you know, that could definitely punish you using Fansies as Chainlink too. Because that means you're not able to continue your combo. Really? Are you been behind stream this entire time? Maybe. I don't know personally. There's a lot of things that can be done here. Search Pandemonium. Stuff like that. Oh! The card in question has a blindfolded stick figure throwing darts to determine what to ban. Pretty much the Master Duel ban list. Also, September 2013 Forbidden Unlimited list. Wait, no, not September 2013. It was something 2012 Forbidden Unlimited list, wasn't it? I remember that ban list being like, ban Dandelion, ban Glow-Up Bulb, ban Lumina. Well, not ban Lumina, it was Limit Lumina. Limit Glow-Up Bulb. Also ban Dandelion, but they brought some of that stuff back later. And then they banned it again because of Link summons, and Links being extremely ridiculous. You understand the DCI's rigorous decision-making process. You know. Definitely true. Apparently. Okay, so this is for the Fusion Summon. I sure do hope that soon they will release the card that allows them to prevent... I sure do hope that the prevention of double Regeki will be soon. Because I know one of those is the back row that pops. That Fusion summons, that is to say. Oh, I could theoretically dash her here into Sting Lancer. And by theoretically, I mean I will dash her here into Sting Lancer. I do have a cross out for an imperm just in case. Anyways. What if both of them are Prank Kids Pandemoniums? so DPE revives. I feel like one of their back row at the very least, is it? I hit the bluff. God damn you. Oh, how I hate them. I hate Tom. I hate Dick. And I hate Larry. They drive me to drink. Sorry. Just quoting some Dover boys. I sure do love the Dover boys. They are an enjoyable form and function. Remember 2018 when playing pranks was a joke? Then again when they banned Meow Meow? Yeah, I remember. I remember very well. Well, I mean, I do still have a denier here, so... Actually, wait a minute. This is absolutely perfect. Almirage. And then I will call by the grave the Meow Meow Moo. Do you know why I'm going to call by the grave the Meow Meow Moo? Because that means you only have one distraction this turn, as opposed to two. As a matter of fact, I'd say it's quite genius. Wait, Meow doesn't activate? I know. It is still just a card in the grave, though. It needs to be in grave or on field to work. That too. That part is very important as well. So banish 2. Special summon. Did they mess up the combo? You weren't looking? I don't think they messed up the combo. They just didn't kill me. Which, come to think of it, is kind of like messing up the combo. But not like totally messing up the combo. I have 2 insects banished. You're gonna Pandemonium anyway? Sure thing. Are you gonna immediately activate it after you Pandemonium, or are you gonna activate it later on? A little later on? A little later on? I like making silly noises with my mouth. It's a lot of fun. So, I suppose the card to search here is Assault Roller. If they choose to Battle Butler immediately, I am fine with that. I cannot kill them. But at the same time, I simply cannot die. Or something. Because I can use this Almirage. And Almirage protects all that I need. So you send place. Special summon, inflict 500 extra damage. Special summon. Do they only play one Battle Butler in this deck? I feel like they should only play one Battle Butler in this deck. Or at least, that makes the most amount of sense to play a single copy of Battle Butler in this deck. Okay, that's fine. I won't do anything right now. You're really going to just allow me to simply do this? Interesting choice. Well... I mean, I suppose I should armor horn. Sometimes they run too. Ah, yes, I see. So I need to do over 10,000 damage in a single turn. That shouldn't be too hard. So, Armor Horn, Normal Summon Sting. Sting Searches. Pin. When are you going to activate your card? To be honest, at this point, I kinda just want to do this. Activate. Tribute, target your battle butler to force it out. And then, if you activate your battle butler, I simply chain my armorage. That's just the way it goes. And target my own sting. And now, that's the way the wind blows. Oh well, you know what I mean. That's the way the game goes. I have Denier. Well, let's just say I have a lot of extenders. Armor Horn. Banish 3. Literally, because they're all wind? True. Mighty Neptune. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Special by banishing. I can't get Nibiru. I've already played through enough cards for the Nibiru to maybe happen. Pico Felina. Link for 2. Yeah, I can do enough damage for game. You know, the surprising thing, or rather, the insane thing about Beetrooper is that it's just kind of ridiculous how much damage the deck can do in one turn. So, look at this. You would think my hand is kind of underwhelming right now, wouldn't you? Well, what if I told you that you had to take 200 damage? Well, I mean, that's mostly a joke. Taking 200 damage is something that you can do, sure. But now I will link into a Hagakure Mino, so 1, 2, 3 attributes at the least. With the resonance, I search. Doomdozer. With Denier, I revive. Just an extender, to be honest. I don't mind Denier's effect, but it should be fine. 3 engrave are probably fine to shuffle back, but you know. There's 4 insects engraved currently, so actually, yeah, I'll just shuffle back 3 and then link 2 away. I have already used Gokipole this turn, so this shouldn't matter. I Nightmare Unicorn. Wow, you can do that in one turn. Deal massive damage to your opponent, but isn't that against the rules? Screw the rules, I have. I have money. Well, I don't actually have money, you see, but I do have a great ability with cards. Activate to special a token. Link for Link Spider. Pop this. And now I have 4 attributes engraved. I might as well special summon this from hand as well. So that's an extra 2,000 where an extra 2,000 is needed. So yeah, that's game. It seems the deck is very cooperative. True, Beetroopers are a cooperative deck. And very good to play if you're good at the game. Alright, now with my access code, I have way over. I mean, theoretically I could have just gained 1,000 attack just for the flexing to show I can kill you even with a 3,300 attack access code talker. Because I could. I mean, I really could. Pop. Then I don't banish the Shinobi Insect Hagakure Minnow. Then I pop. Then I special summon, send another insect, special summon Sting Lancer, and I can kill even without activating that. And that is how you play Beetroopers to kill a 10,000 attack, or rather life point card. Have I watched King Scarlet's latest video? Farfalicious death. Farfalicious death. Farfalicious definition sends the chat as Poyo. God, I love Farfalicious. Well, I mean, I love Cockalicious to be fair. But Cockalicious is nowhere near as cool as, like, MBT creating his own version of Cockalicious. Although, to be honest, the fact that they actually created a song based around the whole X-licious thing is kind of ridiculous. I'm pretty sure Cockalicious was the first thing, but then after that they had created a song based around Cockalicious. Oh, they're really discarding with the Phantom Knights with torn scales? Ah. Seems interesting. Do I think it's possible to climb to Diamond 1 with Beetroopers? Diamond with Beetroopers? Diamond with Beetroopers is easy. Diamond 1 with Beetroopers, that is absolutely possible. I'll ash that anyways. Goki Pole Pin. You know, I'm sure we'll be glad when that card is actually limited. MBT was in his element wrapping? True. How possible are we talking about? Very possible. In fact, possible enough that I'm about to show it to you. Not necessarily this stream, but very soon. Anyways. You're doing some Phantomite stuff, You know, you could have actually made Cherubini earlier and then actually done the whole, oh wait, are you playing the Rongominiad deck? I suppose you might be playing the Rongominiad deck, you know? Also, hi Kurt, Jonte. Hi Kurt, welcome. Kurt, you're doing well. If this really is the Rongominiad deck, this is a very curious version of it. Scarlet King? Yeah, Scarlet King. Scarlet King is pretty cool. He is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Creator who is cool and makes a lot of songs and skits and stuff. I enjoy his stuff even if I don't watch it that often. He's also the person to make the original auto-tune Mick Verte's song. Most Rongo players moved on to Numeron. Ah, I see. Well, that's kind of a shame if you ask me. Rongo is like the only example of a fun, for lack of a better word, strategy that utilizes stuff like that. Sending Fogblade. Fogblade reviving this? Interesting choice. King Scarlet, aka the one guy who plays appliances? Yes, that is true. Anyways, oh, sorry if that was a noise there. I bumped my mic with my left, you know, my left thingy. My left earphone. Ah, Levia! Oh, so you're simply going for the utopic future. I see, I see. Curious play. There's many kinds of things that I could do. Anyways. Allow me to attempt to do something while I try and finish my combo. So you searched with silent... No, you just special summoned the Silent Boots back. What are you doing? Oh, you really are doing that, yeah. Well, I mean, you should be doing it that way, but still, that's a little silly. Switch to defense. Make it 2-9. Then you go Utopic Future Draco, which is why? Why? You're not even going Utopic Future Draco. You're simply just going Verte Anaconda. I see. Well, I love myself some Verte Anaconda in the middle of a game. Oh. Well, if that isn't the perfect draw. Now then, while I do my combo, I may, just maybe, may actually sing a little song. Actually, no, I'll sing it after this combo. Because, like, after all, you know. Gotta actually focus on the combo, otherwise I will mess it up. That Jesse Cotton draw? True. Also, fun fact, I have actually versed Jesse Cotton online before, and I have also beaten him before. As a matter of fact. This was in Thunder Dragon format, and I knew something about the Thunder Dragon deck that he actually didn't know, as a matter of fact, apparently. Pretty cool if I say so myself. Yeah. It's the thing that happens sometimes, you know. Sometimes people can do their best. But they don't know everything. Lancia Ironwall? Nah, I just simply knew the deck better. Jesse sometimes messes up rulings? Ah yeah, that wouldn't be too much of a surprise. He's a pretty good player, you know. Will I craft the Marincess deck? Potentially, eventually. Potentially, eventually when Marincess deck comes out. So, I think I already activated Armorhorn. That's slightly annoying. I probably don't lose, given that I have Fusion Destiny. Actually, shouldn't I activate Fusion Destiny now? No, wait, that's silly. I simply move to the battle phase and move to bait out the Destiny Hero DP. Go on. You can pop the Doom Dozer if you want. That is fine. For you taking just one game out of that guy, it's an absolute win. Yeah, true. He is a pretty good player, as a matter of fact. I wonder what the last back row is. So, Sendania, Dasher... I mean, theoretically, I could go Denia. Well, actually, maybe I should Denia. Another Fogblade? They already used up 2 copies of Fogblade, so it's highly unlikely. It's probably a copy of Wing, if anything. And at this point, I DPE. There's no Fogblade Engrave, which means no revival mechanic. Yeah, I probably pop Bardinch. Honestly, the fact is, you kind of have to do a bunch of this stuff. The only guy you beat once was Stevie. You know, I don't like Stevie very much, so... Good for you. Good for you. He was on Warrocks. Interesting choice. As a matter of fact. Okay, sure. I'll pop your Levia. It was a wing. As a matter of fact, it was actually a wing. Will I surrender now? No, I won't surrender. I still have a potential chance at a comeback. I have a DP in my own grave. They've already used up a lot of their resources. They've used up all 3 of their... Well, not all 3, but most of their stuff. So actually, given that Celestial is a card they are using, maybe I should surrender now, actually. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to surrender now. Unfortunate. But, you know, sometimes them's the breaks. I remember getting hard stuck at Diamond 5 for a while with Sword Soul 2. The way I got past it was by main decking 3 evenly matched. I suppose I will do that once again. Well, actually, the way I got past it was by main decking 3 Twin Twisters, but evenly matched Twin Twisters, not much of a difference if you ask me. And might as well take advantage of the fact that the ban list hasn't actually come into effect yet. Because other people will be playing Celestial, so me not playing Celestial is silly. As long as you have access to a card, you should abuse it as much as you possibly can. That is the motto of a pro player. Sometimes you play Yu-Gi-Oh! And wonder, do you really know how to read? Do I really know how to read? I know that feeling for myself. It is a good card, evenly matched? Yes. Indeed. Oh. Mirror match with regards to the deck type. They have the Trisha sleeves though. Those are pretty nice. No maxing. That means if I normal summon and get a response window, they probably have an impermanence. So they don't have an infinite impermanence either? Surprising. Surprising, but not too surprising. They might have an Ash Blossom though, given that they haven't responded yet. No Ash Blossom either. Curious. Curious. Ah yeah, Armor Horn. Summon Sting. Sting searches the other level one. The only good thing you got out of Warrock Labbing was that people don't read their floating effects and they all float. Yeah, as far as I know, Warrocks all float when they're sent to the graveyard by card effect or destroyed by battle. As far as I know, mind you. I'm probably wrong to some extent, but who knows, really. DP is best Warrock. I see, I see. Nice. That's probably true, as a matter of fact. Search for the Maxi. Yeah, that's all I need. Search for Maxi. Wait, counting. So, 1, 2, Resonance. Shuffle back 1, 2, 3. Not quite. Although, if I do Resonance and Sting... Also, yeah, if I have to Doom Dozer here at this point. Because then I can Resonance send Goki Pole and search another card. Goki Pole will search Resonance for follow-up. Well, not necessarily Resonance for follow-up. Actually, yeah, Resonance for follow-up, no. Yeah. They float when destroyed in general, and their main effects are battle effects. Do they float when they're destroyed? Say... Actually, this is slightly annoying. I might as well draw an additional card just in case to see what I can get. Ah, and that's a perfect extender, except that it's not actually a perfect extender. It's close to a perfect extender, but not quite. Not quite. So... In this case, I Hagakure Minnow. Now I just want to make Verte. No, I just... Papillion, yeah. But just Papillion. Dark Ruler no more, and Evenly is just soul-crushing after... You make a full DDD board? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. DDDs are certainly a deck that relies on a lot of monster effects. I mean, there is at least DD Headhunt, to be honest, but Headhunt isn't very good on its own. Maybe I should just play one Descent and drop the other one for another extender of a different type. Yeah, probably. I mean, Pico, Papillion, Sting, Tribute for Sting is good enough, I feel like. Well, those are board breakers. Indeed, they are board breakers. Oh, wait. I shuffled back the Sting. I sure do love playing on autopilot sometimes. Well, at least I have Maxi. At least you're here with me, Maxi. You'll never let me down. And you indeed did not actually let me down whatsoever. Oh, nice. A scale bomber. Just perfect for when I draw into my other Sting Lancer. Dun 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 da 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 da. Searching, searching, special summon, searching, searching, special summon. No Ash Blossom? They would have Ash Blossomed the last turn if they had it. The only unfortunate thing is I misplayed, so... Oh, they're simply going to the battle phase to kill my Picofolina. And then simply passing with a Griffin and a Lion. I see. Interesting choice. Well, I'll kill you now, I guess. I can theoretically revive that. What's the chance they drew a single additional Max C? Incredibly low, actually, as a matter of fact. Because, you know. And I'll just keep my Scale Bomber up for the Griffin, anyways. So, link for 2. No, wait. I activate Descent, Special Summon. And because of Scale Bomber, I now have your Griffin Rider in check, as a matter of fact. It's a very curious fact indeed. Picofolina, discard, equip Resonance Insect with a copy of Resonance Insect, as a matter of fact. I like that you can do that. It's a little silly, but it's fun to do. Oh wait, does it equip a monster with a different name? No, it doesn't, as a matter of fact. It simply just equips an insect monster. Ah, they have their Griffin Rider. Are you going to activate your Griffin Rider's effect? Are you? Are you? Well, it's a shame for you that I have already foreseen the conclusion to this event. I will tribute my Scale Bomber to pop your Griffin Rider. And because your Griffin Rider is popped, then it no longer resolves. Picofolina equips Resonance, and that means Resonance on Resonance action. I'm being a bit silly here, of course, but you know. Might as well search Maxine. Pico shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Ah, and evenly matched. Genuinely, really, really cool. So, anyway, Resonance and this for... Resonance and Pico for Unicorn. Unicorn shuffles. Resonance Chainlink 1. Resonance Chainlink 2. Unicorn Chainlink 3. Now you don't get a token protection. Evenly matched, love that card. It is indeed a wonderful card. What a wonderful card. Search Doomdozer, search Sting Lancer. Special summon, send Sting, this time for real. I really should not have shuffled back that thing, and I should have sent a Sting instead of sending, you know, a Goku Pole from deck to graveyard, turn 1. But, it all worked out in the end. It was fun when I popped the Griffin Rider. Indeed, indeed. As it turns out, Griffin Rider has a surprising weakness to this card known as Beetrooper Scale Bomber. Search Assault Roller. I have 2 darks and an earth. That's just enough to kill. Really, Stinger? Yep, Sting Lancer is just enough to kill. I mean, I don't necessarily need Sting Lancer because it's an extra insect card, and I already have enough insects. So I target Unicorn, banish Unicorn, and then pop the Adventurer token. Battle phase, attack for 2/8, and attack for 5,300. And that's simply the game. I could have maxied for the BM. I didn't, but I could have. Da 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 da. I love this game. I love Master Duel. I love Beetroopers. AAA? Are you one of those people who got high up in the Duelist Cup or something? I recognize that name and that icon. This is 10-year adventure, isn't it? Well, at the very least, I have Sting Scale Bomb, which is enough of a combo that I can succeed with it, so... going off. They have an Ash. I have a Way to Verte. Well, no, they don't have an Ash, it seems. So... that means they have a Maxi. Which, in response, as a matter of fact, I will Ash Blossom. Because I have my own Ash Blossom. You once made your opponent mill Barfa from Doomdo's insect effect and it made you miss lethal. Well, I mean, that always proves that you should use Doomdo's effect second, not first. To be honest, there's one of 2 choices I could search. Arbalest is probably better. Yeah, Arbalest is just probably better. Since, like... normal, special... then I can still go into Picafolina. And still make Verte. So link into Picafolina. Actually, I think I'll link into Picafolina this way. Because that way I can still make Verte and still keep a Sting in my grave just in case I can't make the Verte. And I'll search a Maxi as well. X, doubt for a lot lost this match for Yaku? I don't know. Is it easy to recycle cards with Beetroopers? Very easy, as a matter of fact. Beetroopers have both Insect or Picafolina, which is essentially a Dieguster Emerald for the deck for free, without even having to detach a material, and they have Beetrooper Sting Lancer, which is basically a quick DD Crow that, instead of banishing cards, puts them on the bottom of the deck, and then also searches you a Beetrooper spell or trap. It's kind of overpowered, to say the absolute least. Make Verte. Here's Celestial, by the way. I mean, even if Celestial isn't necessarily that good, because I already have the maxi, I can simply just win. I sure do hope they do not lava golem my Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. DP. Sure, you can activate your Fateful Adventure. The activation is fine. I'll wait until the effect. You gotta love how much of a meme insects used to be. Until Konami finally decided now is the time. Yeah, I mean, like... To be honest, Resonance Insect just made the deck ridiculous. Gonna chain to the Fateful Adventure. I don't think it's a good idea to destroy the DP itself. I do not want them to search a Draco back. I mean, they already have a Phantom Knights card, so... Also, I have Imperm. Ah yes, the Almirage effect of that Phantom Knight. They search the trap. They make Verte. Or whatever. And now, I max C. Synchron is very irritating. I would agree, as a matter of fact, I would 100% agree. Now this will probably be met by a Cult by the Grave, but I at least still have an infinite impermanence here waiting. Or, it didn't get met by a Cult by the Grave. That's kind of a surprise. Well, if they want to make Verte, they have to link this into Link Spider, giving me another draw. Ah, perfect. Hello? Hi, Kerr, Ash Blossom. Hi, Kerr, welcome. You didn't change the name of this YouTube account, you just noticed? Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting to note. Yeah, your YouTube account's been your name for a bit. What are my thoughts on the upcoming Master Duel ban list? Does not really do very much to the DP engine. Thank God Imperial Order and Vanities and VFD and Gosset Shadow are banned. Meow Meow Moo to 1 does a lot more than you would think, but it also at the same time does a lot less than you would think. There's also a couple of other things. Multi-Faker and Almirage to 2 is good, unequivocally. There's also... Crossout to 1 is probably pretty bad, because Crossout should be banned, and Night Assailant should have come to 3 long ago, even before the errata was around. I mean, sure, let people play gimmicky Snipe Hunter decks all they want. It's still just gonna be gimmicky, and not really be that good. You're supposed to change it to your Twitch nick? Ah, fair. Unfortunate. Though, the Call by the Grave is mostly fine, however. Go back to the grave, Ash. Indeed. Anyway, here's Resonance. And all the worlds of all the winding. There are many places I would like to go, but I don't know how. 'cause maybe you wanna be the one that saves me. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And such a pin. Now, everyone, get ready to take 200. Especially with the 5 monsters on my field. Da 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 da. You know, I love Anyway Here's Wonderwall as a meme. Even if it's rather silly, it's just like the idea of someone suddenly bursting into song, and that particular song being Wonderwall is kind of ridiculous, hilarious, and amazing at the same time. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Hello? Hi Hiko Funatsu. Hi Hiko, welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing well. I am simply putting the fear of beings into people. The most bees of them all. Dong and ding. And now, Mr. Boo, you did it right. But here comes Mr. Nye. Nah, unicorn. You know, I wonder what that thing is that Nightmare Unicorn has on its horn. Because it does seem to have something on its horn. I'll discard Descent since I don't need the extender. Sure, that's fine. Might as well allow that, since I have game anyways. I'll search this. Special summon this by banishing 2. You wish the Beetrooper fusion just needed 1 insect link plus 1 level 5 plus insect? That would be much better. Well, you'd probably be surprised, but it is actually really easy to get out Absolute Hercules these days. Mainly because of the addition of a singular card known as Crawler Soma, which is kind of silly. Aren't the nightmares the corrupted Mekk-Knights or something? Well, the nightmares aren't exactly the corrupted Mekk-Knights. They're more like the corrupted essence of the things the Mekk-Knights have. But they're not the Mekk-Knights themselves. The corrupted essences of power of the Mekk-Knights or something. I don't know, it's really weird. And it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore thing. You know. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Unicorn. And banish to destroy. It's just that there's better use of 4 insects than that card. True, I absolutely agree. You should have a lot more things. How much damage is this on the board, by the way? Allow me to calculate. So 3, 83, 10,700, 12,900, 13, 14,900, 15,700, This is almost game twice over. Even this, and then Doomdozer is game. And especially since they have so little life points. You know, sometimes I just enjoy flexing. Wow, that's a lot of damage. It is indeed a lot of damage. Among the most amount of damage in the world, as a matter of fact. Beetroopers are up there with mermaids with regards to the amount of damage they can actually do. And trust me, mermaids and dinosaurs can do a lot of damage. Ridiculous amounts of damage sometimes, as a matter of fact. Another victory? Indeed. We always winning with Beetroopers. It's like winning. This game is simply fun. Alright, so Resurrection... Utopia Double would like to talk? Maybe. I know Utopia Double is very, very good. So, you know. Actually, now with this thing, I can actually search something else instead of the other resonance insect. Because I opened the other resonance insect, and I also opened the Fusion Destiny. Well, this is kind of a broken hand, isn't it? Sure thing. Ash, go ahead, do it. You tried to watch the Dual Terminal Law, but holy moly? Yeah, the Dual Terminal Law is certainly some kind of law. It's certainly law in the Yu-Gi-Oh game. So, Seraphim Papillon... Chain... Rezo searches... They probably don't have another hand trap, so this is probably enough. Search Doomdozer... Simply because I can special summon it. And then I can also make something else, I think. What's my take on the Master Duel ban list? Said this before, but Celestial doesn't matter. All the other cards that were banned are actually really good. The cards that went to 1 were mostly needed as well. Although Meow Meow does a surprisingly more than you'd expect, even though it doesn't necessarily make the deck horrible. And Crossout, I mean just ban Crossout. Tanky and, like, Skill Drain to 2 is weird. Skill Drain should also be banned in a best of 1 format. And there's also some other stuff relating to, you know... Tanky being just keeps going between 2 and 3. It's weird. And other stuff. You love how Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have flavor text, so they do the subtle storytelling and lore via card art, even from stats and effects. It's cool. Indeed it is. Indeed it is, as a matter of fact, cool life. I enjoy it a lot. It's probably one of the best choices they made. Even though it's not exactly the same as Magic the Gathering, you don't have to be the same as Magic the Gathering to be a good story. You played Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in 2003 when Blue Eyes was the ultimate card. Now we have all of these blue, white, black cards. 29 now, and back into the card collecting for the nostalgia. I see. To be fair, Blue Eyes was technically the ultimate card back then, but there were cards that were also better than Blue Eyes at that point. Anyways, hi Heiko, Tony. Hi Heiko, welcome to the stream. Let me just tell you, card collecting, very, very fun. I enjoy it. I have an old deck here that was playable in 2011, actually. Well, 2010 SJC Edison. It's a pretty decent deck. Not the best, but certainly not the worst. Sunny's Snitch. Oh. Twins. No thanks, I'll allow that. 24 here, you love playing Jink? I am also 24. I enjoy playing Jink as well. So at this point, I mean the correct option is to tribute Doomdozer to negate, and then after resolution to DP the Kiss Kill, right? Yeah, right. I mean, after resolution specifically because if I do it before resolution, I'll probably target the Imperm instead of back row. If I do it before resolution, then it doesn't exactly work. Hello, Jank enthusiasts! Ah, you're going to activate that card. I see. It's a shame for you. I have retaliating, see? You played Yu-Gi-Oh! Seriously since hat format and you're so hyped for when they're gonna release this Trap Tricks structure deck? Yeah, this Trap Tricks structure deck seems pretty cool. I hope it'll be very good. Totally not because of insects or anything. Totally not because of that. But I do just hope it'll be cool. Hi Kerr, Jank enthusiasts. AI Kerr here, and this is 10-minute testing. Indeed. You know, I actually was inspired a bunch by MBT to get into the card game. And by to get into the card game, I mean to get into streaming the game. Because, like, you know... Ah! Interesting choice. Are you going to link into another Lilla or something? To attempt to destroy this? No, you're just gonna link into a Kiss Kill. So you're just going to completely play into the fact that all your cards are getting Macrocosmosed. I see. Good for me, then. Perfect for me. I'll do a couple of test hands while I'm waiting with this deck. I wish I could show you the results because... Look, Solemn Judgment, Bottomless Trap Hole, Deep Sea Diva Tragodia, Right Current Lights One Hunter, and draw for turn is Mizuki. Very nice. I like Mizuki. Do you like Mizuki, chat? Because I do. Deep Sea Diva is very cool too. In case you didn't recognize, this is an Edison format deck. It is a very cool deck. I like Edison format. Also, unfortunately for you, you can't use Trouble Sunny because Retaliating Sea is on the field. What do I think about the Evil Twin deck? I think the Evil Twin deck is good, but it's not the best choice to play. And they simply realized that they were outplayed. Mizuki is based? Based on what? I always wanted to say that. You know, I never really used to use based that much, and I was always the type of person who would be like, based on what? But, you know, I think this will be the final game for tonight, by the way, chat. I'm still probably the kind of person who would go, so you're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Decent enough opening hand. It's not like gonna win any games or anything. Well, I mean, it is kind of gonna win any games. But it's not like gonna win any awards or anything. Out of all VTubers to do the Uno reverse on you, I go. Please continue my stream someday to reach Diamond. I will. Don't you worry. And I'll do it at a much better time, too. I'm actually going to start doing it on the weekend. Start streaming at better times. Simply. Anyways, I don't know what the correct option to go is here. I know I want to search a Doomdozer. No wait, I just go Seraphim Papillion. Send Sting. Or something and pass. I have topped IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. Yeah, I have topped IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! Quite a bit. I wouldn't say a lot necessarily, but a bit more than some people. I mean, theoretically I could have just made Verte pass, but like, what's the point of that? I'm playing Beetroopers, not Verte.deck. Doomdozer, Resonance, Resonance. I love pronouncing resonance in weird ways. Send Sting. Set Imperm, set Cold by. And pass. Well, to be honest, it was probably better to send the Goki Pole. To banish the Goki Pole, actually. Scene. Interesting name. Scene. Call Resonance Nancy. Resonance Insect. Oh, I sure do love my Resonance Insect. I sure do love her so. Sorry about the horrible accent. By which I mean I am not sorry whatsoever about the horrible accent. It's fun making accents. I enjoy it a lot. One of my favorite pastimes, as a matter of fact. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dum, 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 da, dum, 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 dum. Da, 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 da. Why so many insects? Sorry you mistyped it. I mean, I like insects. Can there really be a reason worse than that to play so many insects? I mean, long one's annoying. Does mean I have to play into a Baron though. Baron probably pops Doomdozer, attacks over the Papillion. Well, I mean, Sting to negate Doomdozer. Sting Chain to negate. And they probably allow that, maybe? I don't know. You tried some voice acting when you were a VTuber? It was pretty fun? Yeah, I enjoy voice acting myself, as a matter of fact. It's really fun. I won't activate the effect of a card, but the mics are too expensive. Yeah. Honestly, I would get a Neumann TLM 103, but yeah, that's like over $1,000. Baron de Fleur, do I think I can handle it? I think I can handle Baron de Fleur very, very well. You just came back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2006 after seeing a Master Duel ad? Game evolved so much since then. Having a tough time learning the new stuff? I see, I see. Good for you. The new game is actually rather cool. So, anyway, negate the Baron de Fleur. You did an entire Arc 5 script once? Nice. Nice. But yeah, the new stuff is kind of difficult to learn if you got right back into the game from the beginning, you know? So, which will you kill, I wonder? Or perhaps you'll kill both? Or neither? Oh, you're just gonna go into Halka buybacks. Okay then. I understand. Yeah, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Learning curve is vertical. Kinda daunting to new players. Yep, I pretty much agree completely. It's really unfortunate. So this is the Auroradon Sword Soul. Which means, oh, you're still playing Jet Synchron. I mean, Jet Synchron's fine and all, but you know. Well, I got a rod. Indeed. Also, hi Kuro Board Gaming. Hi Kuro, welcome. Sword Soul's too many combos? Nah. Sword Soul's just the right amount of combos. I love comboing off with Sword Soul myself, as a matter of fact. And given that this used long one... Wait, was this just simply a really, really badly bricked Tenny Adventurer player? Oh, I mean, I suppose I could see it. If they bricked that badly, then yeah. Dang long. Yeah, it's probably a really, really badly bricked player playing that deck. So search. Searching the Chirin, I see. I'm getting called by the grave of that Ashina, by the way, just, you know. I don't want another one from deck. And the changing is really annoying. Yeah, this is a really, really badly bricked Tenny Adventurer deck. Honestly, I thought it was Sword Soul because of the number of cards they activated that was Sword Soul cards. But like, the fact that they had to search Chiwen. Jeez. This. Their hand was this, and probably the counter trap as well, which does not bode very well for them. It also kind of doesn't bode very well for me, either. I guess they synchro for Yazi. But they can't do very much. Halka-Fibrax jump scare? Indeed. Hulk scare. So you're making Chengying? I mean, sure, I guess. Oh, you're playing the other one. I see. You're playing two Chewin. Oh. This genuinely makes me kind of curious now. What kind of deck is this that you're playing two Chewin and you still bricked badly enough to draw, like, the counter trap as well? Well, at least I have evenly matched to bait out the counter trap. So, I will move to the battle phase. Adventure Tenny? Yep, it is. It is absolutely, definitively Adventure Tenny. Yup, they activate the counter trap. That's all I needed to see. As long as the set card isn't infinite impermanence, I should be totally fine. And Chewin doesn't do the same thing. So, Obelisk, Special Summon Sting. Oh, they have Called by the Grave. Of course. Well, I mean, I suppose I don't lose this next turn. After all, they do still banish, but like, I have to deal with a 0/0, a 0/0, and a 500 0. And in their grave, they don't have any follow-up whatsoever. Why are you banishing the Doomdozer though? He misplayed, so if you play two level 1 Yang Zing tuners, you're trying to get Auroradon to tribute itself and a bit token? True. Any name I probably die? Maybe, maybe. Well, I mean, 3 and 3 is 6, so that's not enough. They don't play any level 6s. They may play Verte for Fusion Destiny, but I doubt it. Linking into Barricade Ball Blocker, sure. Do they play multiple Auroradons? Oh no, they're just making access code. Yeah. That is simply a game. GG's. And with that, GG's, I will also say very soon that I am finishing up today. I didn't actually get very far, unfortunately. I still have 3 more wins to tier 4. But I'll try my best. And for the end of the stream, might as well do a little chat. So, how was everyone's thoughts on the stream? I hope it was pretty good. I hope I had some good commentary, some nice games. I mean, I liked the one where I special summoned a bunch of monsters all at once to essentially kill my opponent, almost 16,000, and basically, you know, I tried my best. Anyways, I hope you all had wonderful days, and wonderful evenings, and wonderful mornings probably, although simply my existence probably helped your mornings a little bit. Personally, I love mornings. I love evenings too, but this is the evening for me, not the morning, so keep that in mind. Why not run an adventure engine with the Beetroopers? Well, I mean, I would run the adventure engine, it just kind of turns the deck into a non-Beetrooper deck. And also, Sting the Poison is reduced in utility with the adventure engine. I like Sting the Poison a lot, you see. and it's like one of the better parts of the decks, but you know, the adventure engine without the adventure engine, but with DP, I think is, I mean, probably slightly worse, but at the same time, all around it has some better cards. I mean, you of course probably still play one Sting the Poison in the adventure variant, just so you can simply send it off of the Resonance Insect, and then grab another card, grab an Arbalest, and go for game next turn. But, I mean, otherwise, you're probably just fine without. That was fun. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up, so if you wanna follow me on my Twitter to see when I'm live next or join my Discord will be a lot easier to see since I ping people in it when I'm live. Yeah, so if you wanna see when I'm live next, you can join my Discord, and I'll also share my schedule on it, as well as sharing my schedule on, of course, my, you know, Twitter, but that's a bit harder to find. So, if you want to follow my Twitter, you can. Join my Discord, you can. If you even want to subscribe if you haven't already, you can do that. I hope you all enjoyed my streaming of Master Duel, and I shall see you when the storm passes through this weekend. What's coming out?